What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Rowdy Player One channel. I am Rowdy, and today we are going to go over the books that are coming out, or the best books that are coming out in October. We've got I think we got 5 books, shorter month, and we are going to see what we can come up with. Hopefully, there's some good ones y'all are interested in, and let's get started. All right, first off, we have Hair by Saba Tahar. Tahir. This is in the hair duology, and it looks like it's coming out on October 1st. So, not long at all, like less than a week from when this video comes out. It says a kind of a quick detail about it. Let's see. Prepare for the action-packed, ruthless, and romantic new fantasy from the #1 New York Times best-selling and National Book Award-winning author Saba Tahar about love, legacy, and vengeance. An orphan, an outcast, a prince, and a killer who will bring an empire to its knees. Growing up in the Kigara slums, A's has seen her share of suffering, and old tragedy fuels her need for vengeance, but it is love of her people that propels her until one hot headed mistake lands her in an inescapable prison where the embers of her wrath ignite. I don't know anything about this book, but it sounds really cool. I've heard pretty good things about it. It seems like it's got several reviews on Goodreads, and it's got a really high score. So hopefully, it's really good. Y'all pick it up and y'all enjoy it. Next up on October 8th is Blood of the Old Kings by Sung Il Kim, and it is translated by Anton Her. This apparently come out last year, or I'm sorry, came out in 2016. So it's been out a while, but this is going to be the hardcover edition of this book. But a little thing about it is Blood of the Old Kings begins an epic adventure in which three strangers journey through a vast empire that uses the power of dead wizards to conquer and subdue, from award winning author Sung Il Kim and translated by the highly acclaimed Anton Her. Powered by the corpses of sorcerers, the Empire has conquered the world. It claims to have brought peace and stability to its conquered lands, but some see that peace for what it is a lie and will give everything in the fight against it. Sounds pretty neat. Hopefully, that's a pretty good book. Next up is The Fury of the Gods, which is book 3 of the Bloodsworn saga. I've not read any of this, so I'm not going to go over any of what the synopsis says or nothing because I don't want to know nothing about it in case it does any spoilers. I have The Shadow of the Gods waiting on the bookshelf that hopefully I can get to in the next couple months. My October's pretty packed, so maybe November. So then if I enjoy it, then I can just grab the whole trilogy and be done with it. But yes, this comes out on October 24th. So we got about a month away, and I've heard fantastic things about the first 2 books, and the reviews on this one look really good from a lot of YouTubers that I've seen that have read it say that it's awesome way to end it. So hopefully it's good. Then after that is Blood Over Bright Haven by M.L. Wong. This actually comes out on October 29th. It came out last year in, I think, July, but now it's going to come out in a hardcover edition and looks really good. It's got really high scores as far as Goodreads wise and several of reviews, like 2,000. So, M.L. Wong, I've not got to read The Sword of Kaigen yet. I know basically it's nearly a masterpiece, so I'm sure this is going to be really good as well. So I plan on picking this up. I want to read The Sword of Kaigen first, and then we'll go from there to whenever I can get this. But very interested. And then finally, on October 31st for Halloween, Performances of a Death Metal Bard. It is a brutal novella by Rob Lee. And I actually have already read this. I got an arc from it by Rob. He was very kind to send that to me. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. This book, this little novella, it's fantastic. I highly recommend picking it up on Halloween. You will definitely enjoy it. If you like heavy metal, if you like all, I mean, just it's just crazy. Everything that happens in this book, it's so good. I had a review, I put my review up on Goodreads for it, and it's got a really high score on that as well. I'll tell you a little about it. It says, unfortunately, death metal doesn't get much play in this sleepy, peaceful, actually kind of boring kingdom. It's tough inventing a genre on your own, and it doesn't help with all the instruments you've tried up to this point doesn't match the brutality necessary for a dark and heavy performance. I don't give anything about it away, but trust me, go pick this up. It is great. But that is all I've got. That's the 5 books that are coming out in October. Looks like they're spread out pretty good. At least you get like a week in between them where they're not all like 4 or 5 all bunched up together within like 2 days of each other. I highly suggest checking these out, especially Performances of a Death Metal Bard. Very good book. But yeah, do you have any books that you plan on getting that are coming out in October? Any of these you think you might get? Or do you got something else in mind? But if you would, leave a like on this video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about these, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great day.